Alright.
I thought I was going to be wearing the Portal 2 shirt. Hello and welcome to All Your Show Are Belong to Us, home of the Viewers Review. I'm your host, Pharaoh Wizard 16.
And I'm Oz Epic Blue.
And today we're going to be talking about games that we are really excited about this year.
The first game that we want to talk about is the one that I'm most excited about, Tomb Raider.
A famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are.
Now, personally, I'm really excited about this game because I've seen some of the teasers and the other trailers that have come out for the game, and the gameplay looks awesome. One of the unique things that they're doing with the Tomb Raider game, as opposed to previous versions of the game, is that they're making this one an open world environment.
I'm not so sure how I feel about an open world environment for Tomb Raider. I mean, sometimes it works great, like in Red Faction or Borderlands or in Grand Theft Auto, but other times it doesn't work so well, like in ODST.
Regardless, one of the cool things that they're doing is that they're going back to Lara Croft's origin story, which is something we haven't had in previous versions of the game.
Well, we have. I just hope that she's not still looking for her parents, because she's always looking for her parents.
One of the things that we've noticed in this version of the game is the fact that Lara Croft has a really unique look and style that's different from previous versions of the game. For example, she's not as posh in this one, and it seems like she lacks the gymnastic abilities that is so common with all of the other Tomb Raider games. Another thing that I really like about this version of the game is the fact that she can actually get hurt. Which is something that it didn't seem like could happen in previous versions of the game. Kind of like the James Bond effect.
There are other factors that kind of concern me about this game, like the fact that Square Enix is involved. Back in the day, Squaresoft made some awesome games, but then they purchased a company called Enix and became Square Enix, and then they started producing crap, with exception of Kingdom Hearts.
For right now, Tomb Raider is slated to be released in the fall for the PC, the PS3, and the Xbox 360.
Next game we're excited about is Borderlands 2. All I can say is that if this game turns out to be half as good as the trailer, it's going to be epic.
Now, personally, I loved Borderlands 1. I think the gameplay, the concept, the development, the cell shading, everything about that game was just awesome. Except for the ending. The ending is what actually pissed a lot of people off about Borderlands 1, despite the fact that it was an awesome game. And I think that the developers may have learned from that mistake and are making up with it with Borderlands 2.
Another issue we hope that they fixed in Borderlands 2 is the multiplayer. Because the layout of the split screen was just very awkward and weird. When you go to the menu, you actually have to scroll around to find what you're looking for. I really hope that they fixed it in this next one. I also hope that I'll be able to play split screen with somebody on a different Xbox as well. Because in the first one, you either play with somebody on a different Xbox or you play split screen, but not both at the same time.
One of the things that we really like about the development of this game is the fact that they're incorporating new characters for the gameplay, but they're keeping the old characters intact in the storyline.
I really like that they have 4 new characters. Even though I like the 4 first ones, it makes it easier for them to keep the game consistent between both games.
Borderlands 2 is scheduled to come out later this year for the PC, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. The next game we're really excited about is Assassin's Creed 3.
This one actually takes place in the Revolutionary War in America. In this one, you play a half Native American, half English assassin, which really raises the question, exactly what nationality is Desmond?
One of the things that the game developers has said is going to be improved with this game is that it's going to be the largest open world environment out of any game in the series so far.
Which is pretty cool, but at the same time, with as dense as they make those areas, it kind of makes it more annoying to get from point A to point B. So I'm not sure if I like that a whole lot or not.
But one of the cool things that's going to be different about Assassin's Creed 3 is that you have a whole new arsenal of weapons. Now these weapons have a lot more Native American influence than the ones in previous games. For example, you have a tomahawk instead of a sword, and a pistol instead of a self-made bomb.
We're really curious about the story because it contains major historical figures like George Washington. Although I kind of admit the whole ancient civilization thing that seemed to come up, I don't know how I feel about where that's going to go.
Aliens.
Assassin's Creed 3 comes out October 31st of this year for the PS3, the Xbox 360, and the PC. One game we're not excited about,
But we want to be.
right, is Halo 4.
Wake me when you need me.
We're big Halo fans, but we're already seeing problems with the first trailer.
For example, since when did Cortana start calling Chief John?
I'm here.
I mean, nobody knows him as John, except those who read the book. He's Master Chief. Keep it that way. I mean, it's okay that you wrote Sierra 117 on the side of a busted ship at the end of the war, but come on, John, that's just no.
Another thing that's slightly confusing about how the story is going to develop is the fact that the war is over. Who's the new enemy, and why are they there now?
There are Easter eggs in Halo Anniversary that suggest the story has something to do with the Librarian, or the Oracle, or whatever you want to call that stupid orb.
Quick, pop quiz. Name the last game that 343 Industries has made. Yeah, I can't think of any.
Yeah.
No. Neither can we. And that's because they haven't done any other games, which kind of makes us nervous about Halo 4 is going to turn out.
What do we keep? What do we throw away? What do we add?
Equally, we want this to be our Halo game and the first Halo game that 343 has developed.
This is going to be a test of whether or not 343 Industries can live up to the hype of the already popular series.
I think the biggest thing that kind of annoys me, with the trailer at least, is he goes to sleep wearing one armor and wakes up wearing a totally different armor that also includes a jetpack. Now, I've gone to bed clothed and woke up completely naked, but never in an entirely different outfit.
Dude, you've woken up naked?
Hasn't everybody?
Uh-uh.
Awkward.
Halo 4 is scheduled to be released during the holidays exclusively on the Xbox 360. So, what games are you guys excited about that are coming out this year? Leave a comment down below or hit us up on Twitter.
And don't forget to subscribe. The button's right here.
Be sure to click here to see what games we're going to be reviewing next.
And I'm Pharaoh Wizard 16.
And I'm Eyes Epic Blue.
And you can't stop the bum rush.
And you must never hesitate.